You guys know exactly what time it is. We're going to be talking about everything Pepe, so sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. So if you're looking at the broader meme coin market, we're approaching $79 billion for the entire meme coin market valuation. If you're looking at Pepe, still ranked as the top third coin in the meme coin ranking. Well, we got a lot to discuss here. So, like I said, be prepared. Subscribe if you have not done so already. Let's take a look at what's happening with the broader market. So, looking at the broader market, we're seeing quite a bit of green across the board. There's a lot of positive momentum coming towards the crypto space. Meme coins really gaining traction once again. Floki up 32%, Fart coin up 17.7%, Bonk up 23.9%, Pepe up 5.4%, SPX. You guys get the idea at this point, right? And this is not the last 1 week we're looking at. We're just looking at the last 24 hours. If you're looking at the last 1 week, you are seeing significant gains for meme coins yet again. But if you notice, even though Pepe has gone up, you're not seeing Pepe, keeping up with the likes of, Pengu or the likes of Bonk Coin. But you need to also keep in mind what a lot of people will overlook is the fact that the valuation between these projects are, there's a big difference. Look at, Pengu Coin, valuation difference, big difference. Bonk, it is getting closer. It is getting closer, almost double. Pepe has pretty much double almost the valuation of Bonk, but it is gaining a lot of steam right now. But that really shows you where Pepe really is right now. But let's take a look at the price right now. 1367 up 5.9% in USD comparative. We're all up about 6% in Bitcoin, down about 2.5% in ETH comparative because of the fact that Ethereum is heating up. Which of course kind of makes sense. But I think Ethereum momentum will help Pepe because this is a ETH-based meme coin. Looking at the valuation, 5.75 billion. Valuation is around there, but look at the 24-hour trading volume, $7.7 billion. We'll come back to that, but a quick disclaimer. Anything on this channel is not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence and research when you are investing in crypto. So I want you guys to understand $7.7 billion in 24-hour trading volume is something quite interesting. We're looking at nothing comes close except Dogecoin, which again is the biggest meme coin in the market. It has that first mover advantage. Nothing comes close to that. And what is this? Is this like maybe insiders know something that we don't? Is it futures volume? This is something I don't want you guys to overlook. And last time around, if you've been following the channel, we've been talking about Pepe from day one. Literally. If you've been following this channel, I'm not just covering Pepe just now. I've been talking about Pepe for the longest time. And if you notice last time when we saw a huge spike in volume, you did see a big move happening. So is this imminent? Is this imminent? I wouldn't see why not, because the broader market is heating up. I think it's time for Pepe to shine as well. But again, that's my own personal opinion. If you're looking at the holder count, 465,259 holders. If you're looking at the Bitcoin dominance, you guys know Crypto ZX loves to focus on the dominance index, and you can see this for yourself. Right in front of you guys, the dominance is continuing to fall down. Love it. I absolutely love this right here. And we're pretty much heading towards, obviously, some of the levels we haven't seen since May. And this is something I projected to you guys literally since July 8th, when we were sitting above that range and how we were consolidating in that range. I talked to you guys about if we drop below it, we could see something like this playing out. You can literally go check my old videos when the dominance was around that range. But looking at BTC ranging around 118,400, Bitcoin staying stagnant, but the dominance continuing to fall. Great sign, of course, for altcoins and meme coins. But now let's focus on Pepe. So I know a lot of people are, just really, really mad at the fact that you're not seeing Pepe retesting May highs, because a lot of other meme coins have already done that. Settle down, guys. Settle down. Settle down. Settle down. Let's not get too ahead of ourselves. We need to kind of backtrack. June 22nd, the price was at 84.80. Where are we now? we're looking at about 65.1% increase. And like I said, yes, it's really easy to cross-reference with other meme coins, but you also need to keep the valuation in mind. You're still looking at Pepe making nice moves towards the upside. And of course, like I said, bigger valuation, but we're facing some key resistance as well, dating back to May 2024 of last year. If this is able to break out, my next target, I am anticipating for us to retest the 1634 zone. And the way Pepe is consolidating pretty much, gives me more confirmation that, we see this move. It's a 21% increase from where we currently are. And if we're able to do that, guys, that pretty much opens the door for us to start pushing up to all-time highs. So, everything is aligning very nicely for Pepe right now. If you think otherwise, I want you guys to focus the way it's holding, itself. Next leg up is imminent, in my opinion, based off of the way it's holding. Take a look at this higher high, higher lows forming. And I am projecting that, we do see this breakout sooner rather than later. Keep an eye out on dominance. If it continues to fall, Bitcoin even goes up a little bit, I think, this could see Pepe see that push. But let me know in the comments down below, where do you see the price of Pepe going at the end of the year? Where do you see Pepe's rank at the end of the year? Do you see Pepe getting its own ETF, or potentially we see a meme coin ETF or an index? Where you see index ETF, where you see multiple, meme coins that compile in that specific index. Do let me know in the comments down below what your personal thoughts are. If you have not subscribed, Pepe family, what are you waiting for? Hit that red subscribe button. I'll bring you guys these updates daily. We'll see you later in Crypto ZX, and peace out.